heard this. You're the sixth guy that's done freak offs that I've interviewed with Diddy and either Jane Doe or Cassie, or sometimes both. Because Don the Dealer, he was the first one that actually did the threesome with Jane and Diddy.
The first meeting, I met him at a hotel in, I think, South Beach, and he sat with me for a second and was just like, hey, yeah, I got a new girl. I want you to explain to her a little bit about the lifestyle. She seems very interested in it because I told her that I'm interested in it. We greet each other, and she's immediately like inquisitive. She wants to know every single thing about the lifestyle, what it's like inviting a third party into the bedroom, the type of relationship strength you need to be able to endure that, just every different angle of the lifestyle. So she was very much a willing participant, and I go as far to say excited for the journey, and that proved to be so because by the end of this, she was, she was saying, coordinating what you're gonna wear or what music we're gonna listen to and how we're gonna do this and that. So it was a great growth for her during that period of time.
That was before you. So, number one, did you ever feel that she was uncomfortable, she was being forced to be there, anything else like that?
I don't think that she was forced to be there. It was times that she wasn't, I would say she wasn't as comfortable with certain things, but she worked through it. We both worked through it. I mean, it was one night specifically that I could tell she was kind of like wincing in pain, like from the penetration, and I didn't want to keep like hurting her. So, and he was kind of like hyping me up to go hard and stuff, but I just wasn't feeling it. I was like, she need a break, so he's just like, well, you can go outside, take a little smoke break, and he always had a little pre-roll joint, so I just went outside to smoke. He went outside to check on me too, though. She did too. So I mean, it wasn't a crazy situation. Like he kind of was still making sure I was comfortable.
Well, there were times where he got rough with her.
It was times like it was like sexual aggression. He would choke her, call her bitch, and stuff like that. But I didn't see it as domestic violence or nothing like that. I just seen it as just sex play.
Okay, so it was just in the moment.
Right, just in the moment shit. Like certain people like rough shit. Some people like to be more dominant. So I understood that. I took it as that.
Well, I've heard this from pretty much every guy that I interviewed in these freak offs. So you would bust on her. Yeah, I would bust on her and then I would leave the room. So I don't know what happened after I left the room. They would be in there for a while just doing what they do. So I don't know I heard about the stuff that scribbling on his chest or whatever the fuck he did. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell they did in that room, but they didn't show me. It's funny because when I interviewed Punisher, he was the first person I interviewed in these freak offs. And he told me this off camera, right? He said that every time that he would bust, this was with Cassie, right? She would jump up and she would like just run into the room, try not to spill any of it. Like it was like liquid gold, right?
What the hell?
And when he saw the trial and he found out that Diddy was like playing with the cum afterwards, he was actually relieved because he thought that Diddy was eating it.
Nah, it's like the two lesser evils. Like, nah, that's both fucked up. I can't even. I hope he wasn't. I mean, I don't know what the fuck he was. That shit's just crazy to me.
Well, you and Diddy had a conversation about his sexuality at one point.
Yeah, he was. He just basically told me like he was like, he's not gay, but he like kind of like on a spectrum like of being gay. Like he likes this. He's like, I consider him more of a voyeur. He likes to watch sex. He likes women, but he just likes to see his women get fucked by other men sometimes. So I don't know, to each his own.
Well, does it strike you as odd that all the people that they hired have always been men? There hasn't been a single female escort ever mentioned this whole time? Ever?
I mean, to each his own. I'm not a judgmental person, but it's kind of suspect. Yeah, it's pretty suspect. Yeah, but it's like, is it because like the only people that's coming out is male escorts, or I mean, I'm sure I
don't think there's any female escorts that were ever called. They will come out in one way or another.
You didn't want no other girl in the room. You want another dude,
right? That's it.
Hey, to each his own. I know it's like in the line of work I'm in, like cucks exist and stuff like that. Like, yep. I have sex with a lot of people's wives, so I get it.
So you would say Diddy's a cuckold?
A bit of a cuck, yeah.
A bit, or
I would say
where's the bit part?
He's in like so. It's like so a dominant cuck would be called a stag if we're using like real like
explain.
Specific sexual terms.
A stag. What's a stag?
Stag is more of a dominant cuck. So he controls what his wife does. Like he wants his wife to have sex with other men and stuff. Like that's his choice. But as a cuck, you're being more submissive. A cuck, you don't really have the girl wants to have sex with other men. She does what she wants. But a stag, he controls that. If he doesn't want his girl to have sex with other men, she won't. So yeah, I feel like he's more of a stag than a cuck.
Okay, I learned something new today. Do you think Diddy's gay?
Do I think he's gay? I don't think he's gay, because I mean, I know in like I said, in this line of work, like people have different fetishes, and I mean, what I say, maybe a little. Maybe
Gayish.
To play with another man's cum, that's kind of gay.
Yeah.
I
think you stepped over the gay line when that happens.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think because I mean, there's lots of shit you could say. Like, if a girl uses a strap on you, I consider that gay, but
I've talked to guests who don't consider that gay because it's just a girl.
If a dick going in your butt, that's gay.
That's gay. To me, that's gay.
Yeah.
But to other people, that's considered freaky. To me, it's gay. I'm cool on that, right?
Yeah.
But you at least could say, well, only a girl is involved in this activity. But now you're playing with another dude's cum, and now you're doing stuff with man stuff.
Yeah, if you doing stuff with men's fluids, then
right?
That's pretty gay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say.
Now that you know that's what happened, how do you feel?
How do I feel? I mean, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of disgusting. Like I definitely didn't realize it was going on, so it's just like it's appalling. But yeah, it's like shit. It happens. So I can't change the past.
Right.